Hi everyone, how was your week? So today on Saturday evening we are going to have a blind tasting together with MAJA, the perfume blogger from Croatia. So I'm waiting for MAJA to join. I see that she must be soon alive, and we will have our blind tasting experiment today. So Sunday evening, yeah, end of the week, we are doing our blind tasting life experiment together with MAJA. Wait, where is she? Yes, accept. I accept it now. So she's supposed to be now on live. Accept. Why she's not strange? Let me. MAJA was unable to join. That's strange. Let me. Sorry, some technical problem. Oh, Olga is writing that she just spent some time in Croatia. That's cool. I also want to go to Croatia.
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah.
So finally, yes, it was some technical problem.
Yes. Yeah, I didn't see you, but I didn't find the what is it called? Okay.
To connect.
I'm nervous. I'm so sorry, everybody. I'm nervous, but I think it will be okay along the way.
It's normal. We are humans. We are people. So it's I'm actually, how to say, I'm not really doing often some, I don't know. For example, I'm still a bit shy to do some live, I don't know, voice messages or to do
Yeah,
in stories, like
me too.
really to have a face. So for me, I mean, but you are already
I
experienced blogger, and you
I
see,
am, but every
anyway.
time I record, I get nervous. So every time, I don't know, I'm recording YouTube videos for, it will be almost 3.5 years, and every time it's like uh, I'm scared every time. I don't know why, but I think it's okay. It gets better from time to time, and when I talk during the video, it gets better. But my broken English will still be broken, but that's okay.
But how to say, it's great that you are saying it, because how to say, you are relatively really experienced bloggers. You have a lot of experience on Instagram, on YouTube, and you are still nervous. So it's a sign, how to say, that don't be afraid. Even people who are doing it for years, they're still nervous, and it's really normal. How to say, I don't know. I think only public people who are like a superstars or some, like really, that they maybe get used and have some fun
Yeah,
out of it. But really would be curious
yeah.
what they are feeling. Um, but generally, so my name is Antonia. I am a founder of online shop which is called Try Me First, and how to say, I position myself like a person who give a possibility to people to date fragrances before it gets serious. So and I really feel, or I think that it's important for people to try firstly perfumes comfortably at home, and if it's possible, really, I think the blind testing is one of the best things which you can do, because then you don't have any influence of, I don't know, how much a brand costs, how the bottle look like, who is the nose behind, or what kind of hyped or not hyped marketing behind this. Because how to say, I'm a perfume enthusiast by myself, and I really love perfumes, and I believe that everything is how to say, it should be all about scent and not a brand or bottle. So I invited MAJA to participate with me in my blind tasting experiment, and I have sent to you my 15 cents, which only had like a number. There was a show please, yeah, the box, because I didn't prepare it. So I sent like 15 small samples in the box, where she just had
Yep.
only the numbers written, and she was chosen top of her fragrances, like out of his 15. But maybe can you tell maybe a bit about yourself? What, how long are you already in perfumes? How long are you in the blogging, and maybe why you are generally doing it, or how you started?
Well, I first started on a blogger as a blogger. That's a platform called Blogger. 12 years ago, when I moved from Split to
Wow.
Zagreb, I didn't know anyone here, and I wanted to do some kind of hobby while my kids are or were babies back then. So I just wanted to have something for myself as per se, and so I started writing. But I wrote about beauty and fragrances, but fragrances were always my love. I think I inherited that love from my father because he loved fragrances as well, and he worked in Germany when I was younger, so he would always bring some fragrances with him, like Davidoff for Hugo Boss, Jill Sander, and so on. So and Brut, I loved Brut. So I always smelled his fragrances, and they were so captivating to me. So I always like to sniff it. And my mom, she wasn't so much in fragrances, but she did have some of her own bottles, but they were mainly presents. And I remember one day she got, I think opium, or it was cashmere. I can't remember correctly. And I spray myself all over with it and go to school, and I was so happy. And that's how it started. I was just enjoying, and they make me happy, and so it's how it started. After writing on blog, I do still write on my blog, but not so often as before. I opened Instagram, and I was posting about everything and anything, but I have to point out that I think the main shift happened during COVID, with the fragrances, with the collaborations, with the other people. I couldn't, before COVID, I couldn't just click, I will say click, with people in Croatia as much as I did from, yeah, online from, I don't know, Germany, America, UK, and so on. So that's how it started. Boom happened literally during COVID. So that's how I met you, and that's how I met many other people.
But how to say, how big is the perfume community maybe in Croatia? Do you do some offline events also?
It's pretty big. It's definitely bigger than when a few years ago. I mean, more than a few years ago. It's definitely bigger. I think I was maybe writing on blog. I think I was maybe one of the first that was writing about fragrances and sharing my experience. Yeah.
Did you do it in Croatian or in
I did it in Croatian and I did it in English, but then I switched more in Croatian. I think I still have my English page, but I didn't check it for a while. So yeah, but definitely it's more active. Fragrance community is more active now than it was 7-8 years ago. That definitely. I mean, we do have Balkan version of Fragrantica. It's called Pulmiris, and there we were also active, but then I just switched on my blog.
Okay. But now you mostly, how to say, your stories, I see that you often do in Croatian, but blog yourself, or at least you write in English.
It's also the main reason because I noticed that many people that I talk to, that I'm friends to, virtual friends to, are people that are not in Croatia. I do have friends, of course, in here. I do go to events in here, but for some reason I did write in Croatian, but for some reason everything somehow clicked when I start writing English, and mainly during COVID.
Great story, and I'm how to say I told you already in private before, but I really love your blog because how to say it's besides beautiful picture, you really see some soul, and it's really how to say I admire your blog, and I really wish you a lot of success, and I hope it will grow, and you will succeed. So let's start then to our top 3 fragrances. To repeat the numbers, you like 25, 48, yes, and 112. Let's start then from the number 3, yes, out of this, so just
it was 25.
Yes. And I will try also together with you. I have prepared here the bottles and bottles also already immediately.
Yeah. So this one starts pretty bitter. It's, to me, it's fresh, it's uplifting, but it's mainly bitter from in top notes. I don't know what it is, maybe bergamot, or it's something bitter, but there is immediately underlying of osmanthus, apricot, something sweet, but fresh and uplifting, almost tea-like. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's how to say it's not typical, how to say, maybe like French mood fragrance. It's a bit like going a bit into like really tea-like, and also I also feel like peaches or something, like apricot, something, and it's, to me, it's really like when you cut maybe the apricot, with
it
pulp,
really
like,
does,
with juiciness.
But I was impressed how long-lasting it was for a fresh fragrance, tea-like, fresh, floral, uplifting fragrance. It's crazy how long-lasting it is. It becomes slightly musky. I did wrote down my short impressions in my book. It's clean, soapy, slightly musky, but it kind of reminds me a little bit of Inle by Memo. I don't know, did you try it? Inle. It's amazing. Yeah.
It's
amazing. I love it.
But to me, my Inle from Memo is more tea-like. There is this a bit like bitterness, which is really green tea. Here, I would say that it's white tea. It's not. It doesn't give, like, it has this tea note, but it's not so grass feeling. I don't know. There is not so much bitterness, but much softer. In Inle, it's a bit more like screaming
and
tea,
it's
really.
softer, but it's a bit sweeter than this one. But they definitely go in the same olfactory family, I would say. But this one has a more character, definitely, because it starts bitter, but then it ends up and completely different. I was really amazed. Lasting power is amazing.
To me, it's also, how to say, advanced, like after 2-3 hours. I often use this fragrance in summer. I will show you afterwards my bottle, because I use it also not only for sale, but also, how to say, for my personal reasons. And it's one of my top fragrances in the summer, which I wear when I don't know what to wear. And to me, it's really, how to say, what do you think? Is it feminine, or is it who is the person behind this fragrance?
Well, when you ask me, it starts definitely more on the masculine, unisex masculine side. Definitely starts, but it develops. Definitely can be unisex along the way, but when it starts to develop on the skin, on my skin, it becomes more feminine. But it will be interesting to try it on the man's skin, just to see.
Did you give it maybe to your husband?
I didn't, but now when you asked me that question, I actually thought about it, so I will have to ask him. He's not a big fan of fragrances, which is a shame. But from time to time, I mean, I always split him with something.
To how to say, to me, it's like universal fragrance. I often, to me, it's like something like when I want to feel myself comfortable. And let's also, last question, what do you think of the price and approximately the country who is producing it?
Price around 120 euros. Country, maybe Italy.
So congratulations, it's cheaper. It's the brand
I know about it.
Berdoues, a perfume called Peng Lai.
Yeah, I heard about them, but I never tried anything from them. They have really pretty bottles with the beautiful designs.
Yes, this is the Grand Cru collection, like their middle collection, because they have like in my blind testing experiments, actually a lot of times the winning perfumes which are from their budget line, which is like this one is middle line, and the average retail price is 89 euro, and Peng Lai, it's how to say, top notes are Chinese osmanthus, mandarin orange, lemon and bergamot. So you bingo, you have felt everything. Then peach, rose, orange blossom and benzoin. Base notes, tonka bean, white musk, violet, and vanilla.
Okay, I'm proud of myself.
They position they position it as a woman fragrance, but how to say, I agree with you about this bitterness, and it's actually could be like, I don't know, typical office scent for men.
Summer.
It's not feminine like.
What's the name of the fragrance, not the brand?
Peng Lai.
Like some. Okay, cool.
I will when we will post with you, I will do the live. I will write down all the fragrances. So, but look how beautiful the bottle is. And how to say, this is the bottle from my shop, and I will show you what I did with the. It's my
you love it that
one.
much.
So I mean, how to say, I finished it. Yes, and I finished it, and I because today I was doing for the pictures, I did already for our giveaway the atomizers, and they, how to say, in my personal bottle I had like the last drops, and they just really finished it.
75 or 100 milliliters.
It's 100 ml. And I mean, you can imagine I have a lot of fragrances, but this is my personal bottle, and I finished it. So, okay, last drops for our giveaway, but generally this is
amazing. Like, you like it. You like it so much. It's amazing. But, lasting power was like a cherry on the top. So amazing. Love it.
Great. So the next one, number 48, right?
I had to pick someone with the rose. I'm sure there is a rose in here. Oh my god, it smells amazing. It smells better today than it was yesterday. That's crazy. So it's peppery, it's rosy. I get slightly incensey along the way, not like in the first few minutes, but along the way I do smell something incensey or smoky, but it's not prominent, which is great because I don't like incense. No, it's just not for me. It has a depth, and the dry down is magnificent in this fragrance. But main note is rose. It's slightly syrupy. It's syrupy, slightly peppery. It has a depth. It's like a power girl fragrance for autumn and winter. More for autumn and winter, in my opinion.
But you know, for example, for me, it's also, I agree with you about roses, but to me, it's this type of roses which I would suggest also to try for men, because
Yeah,
this
it's
rose
not.
is not
Yeah,
girlish
it's
like,
very
it's not
powerful.
soapy. It's like it's powerful. It's also at the same time it's not so dominant. I mean, how to say? Um, if you're from Balkans, maybe you know this like Bulgarian rose,
Yeah,
different like skincare with different Bulgarian
yeah.
rose. It's not about this.
Mhm.
This is more about really pepper, rose, and
Something
kind of
warm, almost
uh,
rediness. Yeah,
something warm. Yeah, yeah. Like, and it's very how to say, a bit like heavy in sense, like it's more serious. I mean, it's like given like really um calms you down somehow. It's about the fragrance, about power
yeah.
somehow, and
It does have some lightness.
uh
It's not heavy. It's not strong like Oud Satin Mood. It's not strong like Oud
yes.
Bouquet from Lancôme, for example. It's not that type of fragrance,
Mhm.
but it does slightly go there, but not completely.
How to say, being also kind of serious in sense, but it's still
Yeah,
transparent. This is
yeah.
like the mood. Also, like the notes are a bit heavy. I feel also a bit
Yes,
the
spicy.
saffron.
Yes, I do as well. And it, I don't know if it has maybe raspberry or something, some red fruits
Mm-hmm.
also. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
definitely I can also feel saffron, spicy, something spicy, definitely. Okay, I did say peppery, but okay.
What is
Uh,
the country
uh,
behind?
country. Well, okay, it could be France or it could be Middle East or something. I'm not sure.
To, to me, honestly, how to say, really, I have also, for example, it would be a light version of some
Yeah,
Arabic perfumes. And since like it's, but and the price, what do you think?
price. Well, this would be slightly expensive than the one before. I would say maybe 150 euros.
Mm-hmm. So the brand which you still didn't know
Okay,
before,
I, I,
the
I
wonderful
officially
bottles.
falling in love with Francesca. Uh, that I don't have any words to say. I already told you before about the other favorite, which was yeah, yeah,
Santa
97. Yeah,
Fige. Mm-hmm.
it's stunning. It's truly stunning, and this brand is truly amazing.
Agree. So this perfume, it's called Where is the Place? And the official notes is allspice, black pepper, saffron, rose, orange blossom, broom, patchouli, cashmere wood, vanilla,
So
and
patchouli
confidence.
is in. Okay.
But I
Yeah,
also don't feel patchouli, how to say. I actually, honestly, I don't feel any woody behind. To me, it's all
yeah.
about spices and roses. I mean, different like spice bazaar. Even, you know, for example, like if you go on the bazaar in Istanbul, and they also have like some sweets with rose water, and so it's to me like really a bit of like
Yeah,
saffron
rose.
spices
Yeah,
and
yeah.
rose
It
sweets.
is beautiful. Yeah, it's like already known DNA with saffron and rose, but it. I mean, I tried them. I tried many fragrances like this one, but it has something different. It's not like already seen. Yeah, you know it's rose and saffron, but there is something more to it. It's interesting.
But it's rose and saffron,
Yeah,
but still transparent, which is like really still
yeah.
light
I
and
think
kind of easygoing, but at the same time
I
being
think it
like,
will be also great during spring and summer at night because it
mm-hmm.
I mean, for my taste, because I really do love heavier fragrances, but this one it does have some transparency, so I think it would be nice also during night on warmer weather. Yeah, it's beautiful.
So,
thank you.
Great choice. And number
12, yes, my number 1.
Yeah.
Oh my God. This is like a spring summer version of Gris Charnel or from BDK. Fig, sandalwood. It's very pretty. It's like carefree. It's like a fragrance you can wear at home, in office. It can be great signature scent. I think it is amazing throughout the whole year. It's not like overpowering or heavy or heady. This is like a safe choice, like a blanket. It's beautiful. I do have Gris Charnel. I also Katy Perry Indie is it is a celebrity fragrance, but it's beautiful, and it's also in this range of fragrance, but this one is lighter, more transparent. Yeah, it's beautiful.
To me, I even cannot, for example, you named the notes immediately, but to me it's really difficult to understand anything. I feel a bit of nuts, but to me it's gourmand, but not how to say, sweet sugary gourmand. To me it's about really because to me what I really feel, to me it's the nuts, like almonds, or I don't know, some cashew, some fried, or do you have, like, sometimes in winter, or in at least in Germany, we have like on the Christmas markets or whatever, there are always this like small bazaars or small stands where they sell the different fried nuts with some, like, it can be with caramel, with sugar, with chocolate, and whatever. To me, it's like some kind of bunch of nuts which is just fried, and you just open this bag, and you still, it's not about food, it's not about eating, but it's about this small the first feeling when you open this fresh I don't know, paper, and it has this like bomb on you, the olfactory bomb with some gourmet feeling, and then afterwards it goes to me to some powdery and I agree about the Gris Charnel review about BDK, but how to say, really, to me it's difficult to tell any note, really. Just nuts, for example.
Well,
what
that's
is really screaming
interesting.
to me.
Okay, I know that sandalwood can be coconutty, and I do sense that, but it's mainly green fig and sandalwood type of fragrance. Slightly warm, slightly sweet, but more like, as I said before, like a blanket. Like it's coconutty. It's like cozy. It's I don't get any almond nuts, as you say, but and to me it's not gourmand. It's not gourmand.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like.
Okay. Let me. I will open now Fragrantica and try to find the official notes. What do you think?
Right.
What is the brand, country, and price?
Country, France, maybe because Gris Charnel, okay, and price, I would say 120 euros as well.
So price is almost, I think actually no, right, or 160. I forgot, honestly. L'Atelier Parfum, Tobacco Volute,
Yeah,
their second
like
collection, the
Parfum.
Opus
I
2.
know about them, but I didn't try this collection. Tobacco.
You had, yeah, I think you had something in the blog about
Yeah,
something from
I
the
do.
first collection,
Yeah.
the Opus 1. I think Arma Blanche or something like this you
Rose
had.
coupe.
Rose coupe. So this is called Tobacco Volute, and
Tobacco.
let's read. Yes, Tobacco Volute, and okay. So I was right about the main note is bitter almond, wheat, and bran. Then tobacco, hay, mate, bourbon vanilla, and
Okay,
vodka
mate,
beans.
like a tea made, right? Yeah.
Mate, mate, or
I
I
don't.
felt
I'm
it's
not quite
mate.
sure as
It's
well.
pronounced. I'm not
Yeah.
sure. We're both not mother speakers, so it's okay.
Okay, so yeah, that tea-like part is what reminds me of Gris Charnel, but almond, no. Okay, this to me is truly like a Gris Charnel. Okay. This is
But at least on Fragrantica, how to say, for example, if you see what people are comparing it, how to say, it's a lot of like with carrot from Parfums
I
de
haven't
Marly,
tried
but
it.
I don't know
Yeah.
them good. And I don't know the Parfums de
Yeah, me
Marly besides
too.
Delina. I don't know honestly anything.
So no one is comparing
No,
it
how
to
to
Gris
say,
Charnel.
no,
Oh, this
no,
one was a miss.
no.
Okay, maybe it's my nose.
So when you will how to say you will write when to on Fragrantica and put maybe when people start to compare it. So to summarize what you have chosen,
Yeah,
like 3 different types, like from like the Peng Lai is the cheapest one, it's below 100. Then Tobacco Volute, the number one from your choice, is around 140, I think, something like this. The 100
yeah,
ml,
smaller
but they
bottle.
also have 15 ml, and they're
Yeah,
really cute.
thank you.
And then Francesca Dell'oro, unfortunately, how to say, she's not in the bottles. She has only like 100 ml, and her retail price is 160, 170, something like this. So 2 French fragrances, 1 Italian. And out of your choice, we will do later, we will post tomorrow a giveaway with discovery set with containing 3 of your perfumes. So your followers will have a chance to try also what you have chosen in blind and to try your amazing fragrances and your wonderful choice, so to say. So tell me, how was it for you in general with blind testing? Did you do it before already?
How do you mean before? With anyone else before?
Yeah, or with anyone else. So, for example, like some, for example, we in Germany with some of my friends, we also do this blind testing games. How to say? Like we do it like we close the eyes and then play with, and like try to guess what was it and so on.
From time to time, yes, like for a fun between the friends, but I did get I did ask to do the collaboration with another girl that is also speaking about fragrances, but she's speaking in Ukrainian, but lives in Croatia. We talk about it, but we didn't execute the idea yet. But it's in motion. But I don't know. We just need to our schedules.
Exchange.
So we can do it, but I don't know when it will be. But yeah, she had idea to blindfold me and her, and she will give me the blotter, so I will try to compare it, and we will do a video sometimes. I don't know when, but the plan is in motion, definitely in future. So we will see.
Great, but how to say? I'm proud of your nose. How to say? For example, with Peng
Thank
Lai,
you.
really, you told all the notes and got it.
Yeah.
There is a place also the main idea of fragrance also like top 2, and with Tobacco Volute, how to say? But honestly, to me, it's really so well
Yeah,
blended, but it's so
yeah.
difficult
It really is.
to describe it. I mean,
I could swear like this is like
so
something similar to Gris Charnel, like fig, sandalwood, and something like that. So it's so weird how, but like that tea like mate mate, or how is it called? Yeah,
mate,
that's like the main thing I think between this one and Gris Charnel, and that's what my nose picked up.
yeah. But this is a thing, how to say, what if even, how to say, doesn't matter what is written in the
Yeah,
pyramid, completely two
yeah,
different people
yeah.
feel
That's
it
why
completely
I like
differently.
your approach. And try me first website, for example, because I do really like to explore fragrances in my home when I'm relaxed, when I'm in the mood, not when I'm in hurry, when I'm in perfumery. And every time I go to perfumery, I want to try 100 fragrances. And so when I go out, I don't know what did I spray, or because they all combine together. So that's why I love to have samples. I like to taste them properly because I did so many impulsive buys. Okay, I don't want to even think about it. So this is this is amazing approach. Shipping is fast, delivery is not expensive, so it's great way to explore fragrances, especially from Francesca. Francesca's fragrances are truly amazing. I'm amazed how beautiful they are. They are put together. So I'm also curious, but you will send me the list what all 15 fragrances. I'm so curious about Milano fragrance because I never tried anything from them, and I think you have some of their fragrances on your site, so I will need to check.
Yes,
Yeah, I will
yes, I
need to
have
check,
all the
and
line.
I
Yeah,
will need to order some samples so to see if they are full bottle worthy.
yeah. How to say, really interesting also brand.
Yeah,
Let's check with you later with the list if you had something. So we will
yeah,
also open up to the public what you have tried if you have tried something. But how to say, what is from this time also was with all fragrances which you have chosen. It was also like from different price range. For example, one was the Ukrainian
yeah,
fragrance with seed citrus from Anne Sokolova, the perfumer from
yeah.
Ukraine, and it's also one
Miss
Francesca Dell'oro
Fa-
and
yeah,
Jardin de Misfach from Only Now, and it's also, I would say, really also
yes.
really great fragrance.
Thank you.
So thank you very much, Maya, for such a wonderful experience. We will do with you a giveaway for your followers to have a possibility to win this discovery set, and yeah,
Yes,
we will keep
we
in
will.
touch. And thank you
Thank
for
you
this
for
amazing
this amazing
experience.
opportunity, and I wish you so many luck and to have many more brands on your website so I can check it regularly and order because, as I said, this is a great way to explore fragrances, and I truly wish you many luck in the future.
Thank you, thank you.
You too.
So
You
thank
too.
you. Have a
Ciao.
great evening.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.